So start your picture with the charcoal pencil. Just draw the outline of your sheep. The charcoal pencil is a little bit darker, so it shows up better against the stone. Obviously, since it is stone, we're going to cover the surface several times over, so you will lose this image. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. But a really good picture here will pay dividends later on. So just go around the eye, and we're just going to shoot out a little bit for his nose, tuck it back under. There's his little nostrils. Come up, you want a very sharp L shape, a little bit sharper than I've done here. With the back of the ear coming up to the jawline. Don't worry too much about the feet because there's going to be grass down there. There we go. Now I'm just starting the first base coat. I'm going to come over these several times over, just to get that really good finish. Although this rock isn't too bad, it's not that pitted. I'm just using a green here, just a mid-green. I don't mix too many colours normally. Keep the palette quite simple. So I'm starting with a colour that's not quite white. It's white with 1/6 bronze. So it's an off-white. This is the base coat. And we use true white for highlights later on. But if you don't have bronze, you can mix in any other light brown.
Across the country, thousands of farming families work tirelessly on the woodcraft.
Work with a larger brush to start off with to fill in these spaces. And as you get into the smaller shapes, move your brush size down.
It's their chance to come together as a community. To show off the best of them.
Around the face. You see the ear there? That's entirely optional. You don't need to put that in if you don't want to. Just careful not to cover the nostril here, which is black. If you apply the paint in the direction of the wool or the grain of the animal, that makes it easy when you come to put in texture later.
Boxes of protective masks imported from China lie stacked up at a pharmaceutical supplier in the Midlands. Just what hospitals say they desperately need, but the company
Just do the other ear there.
hasn't been able to get the NHS nationally to take them. Instead, they're going to Italy. It's the kind of supply problem that the Forest Johnson
At this point, any parts that you don't cover in white will show as black later on in the drawing. So you could, for example, you can see I haven't quite gone around the neck there, and that's not black or highlighted, that is actually where the paints haven't joined.
The government plan is clearly unworking. So can I ask the First Secretary to tell frontline workers at risk, when will they finally get the equipment they need to keep them safe? Since the start of the outbreak, we've delivered 1 billion items of personal protective equipment. We recognise, though, that we've got to strive even harder in this incredibly difficult and competitive international environment.
But Labour's new leader wasn't convinced by that.
A little bit more bronze. And I won't mix these on the palette, I'll mix them on the sheep. So, same size brush, and you're just going to have a little bit more, right, it makes it look a little bit more pinker. Obviously you could put pink in there instead. Just builds up shading. Again, you don't want it around the neck where the highlights are going to be, or around the feet, and across the top of the head. Just a bit. But the shading around the body are going to obviously show definition of the muscles. So I'm just going to go around where this front leg is. It would be wider, so therefore darker.
The flower-based names of the reading groups are now barnyard-based. Becker has presented the move, so his group will remain adaptive. Jill's that. Go Jills! Go Jills! Go Jills! Never tire of that. One other announcement. At the end of the month, we'll be participating in the Vice President's Assessment Test. We're assessing you, not him.
Like you see, it's come out slightly darker. That's because I haven't fully mixed the paint on the palette. So I get darker shades as I go.
How much money this sucks out for years to come. So we will spend every moment of the next 2 weeks grilling the questions and answers into your softening stuff.
And this is with, again, just slightly darker again.
Becker has presented the move, so his group will remain adaptive. Where my Jills at? Go Jills! Go Jills! Go Jills! Never tire of that. One other announcement. At the end of the month, we'll be participating in the Vice President's Assessment Test.
It's got the darkest part here around the neck where the most shading would be. And then around this muscle. Big fat round back leg there.
We will spend every moment of the next 2 weeks grilling the questions and answers into your softening stuff.
This is the black. And we're just going to touch that corner nose. It's not quite square. Although we drew it as square initially, it's like a triangle. And then we're just going to draw in the mouth. Okay. The mouth is quite smiley.
So when you take your practice test, take your number 2 pencil and
Okay. Going to go into the ear. And the eye. This is just giving the shape to the ear. Tiniest brush you can find, and just dot it in rather than drawing strokes. Second ear. And I start as a dot, and that just helps you to locate the eye. And if you're certain that's where you want it, then just enlarge it from that place on the tear duct there. So it's not really a circle. And again, little dots with a most black in the very centre. It's your strongest. Okay, no problem. I'm not going to be long with this. Okay, no problem. I'm not going to be long with this. This one's quite pinky, this, although it's the same blend. I'm just going to put a bit of colour across the face. Just contouring and giving a shape around the cheek and around the nose.